Welcome back, guys. I hope you're having a great day. So some more interesting updates for this video, and let's start with our Super Eagles eligible defender Tosin Adarabioyo, who currently plays for Chelsea Football Club. Is currently with them in the preseason over in the USA. They've not been having some really good time because we saw them being trashed by Celtic in their last game, 4-1, a humiliating result for the Chelsea side that has obviously got a lot of new recruitments. Tosin Adarabioyo being one of these new recruitments, and also they have a new coach in Enzo Maresca. But talking about Chelsea is not what I'm interested in right now, so I just wanted to give you guys an update regarding Tosin and what has now happened with NFF. So NFF has recently contacted Tosin. This isn't the first time that NFF has contacted Tosin for a chance to come represent Nigerian Super Eagles. He was actually contacted before the African Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast. Rosero actually led a team that contacted him, where they presented to him the idea of him coming to help Nigerian Super Eagles in the AFCON. Tosin, who grew up in England, had been representing the English Three Lions in their different unders. But it was a long time ago since he represented them at any category. I think it was back in 2016. Ever since then, he has not won the England Three Lions jersey in any category. But the man keeps his hope alive of waiting for the English Three Lions. The fact is, as he grows older, with age, the chances of him getting a call-up decreases by the minute. But his new switch now to Chelsea Football Club presents him the spotlight to actually be called up by England, which is his choice, or Nigeria, that has been begging him for a long time now. But right now, the gist is that NFF are currently having conversations with Tosin and his family about the possibility of him playing for Nigerian Super Eagles. But the man hasn't responded yet, and from the look of things, he is probably still going to wait for England to see if they are going to call him, especially now that he feels that he's in a good club, a top club in the EPL, which is Chelsea. And he fancies his chance of actually performing very well in this club and maybe get a call up from the English Three Lions, which explains why he has not given NFF any reply as at this moment. But for NFF, they keep on being resilient in trying to convince this man, even though they've been turned down before by the man. They want to try and get him to beef up our defense. Of course, we've been conceding reckless goals in the last couple of games that we played, and also we are not able to score goals ourselves. So they are looking to fix the defensive situation by getting more recruits, and Tosin is one of the defenders that they have identified. Again, this whole situation still brings us back to what Mikel Obi said in previous video, that these players should be making their decisions on time. Tosin is 26 years old, heading to 27 years old. And this is the time that he has to make his decision. Like Mikel said, it's not until you wait when you're 29 or 30 years old, when you know that for sure you're not getting an English call-up. That's when you now call NFF that you want to come play for Nigeria. So he has a decision to make, and he needs to make it quickly. For me, I don't see what NFF sees in this guy that they want to chase him, repeatedly, even after he reportedly declined the call. I think NFF should even be more focused on trying to get us a new head coach, which is still something that is vacant up until now. We don't have a coach at this moment, and September is drawing close. Then we'll start playing games. No coach, and there's little or no information about what they are currently doing to make sure they secure the new head coach. But let me leave that just and go into the next one, which is about what actually Plumptre has said on her social media as a reaction to Nigeria's 1-0 defeat to Spain. Of course, it's no news that Ashley Plumptre is someone that we miss very much for Nigerian Super Falcons. We know that if she was with the team, we would have, I think it would have been a different ball game. Our defense would have been a bit tighter than it is, and also attacking as well. We know that she's a defender that also scores goals, just like with Akon for the male national team. So she was a really, really big miss for us. But again, she reacted after that Spain game. Just like she said, she was going to be supporting the girls from home, even though she won't be traveling with them. But for her reaction, Plumptre praises the team's ability to defend. And she wrote on her social media, "This team knows how to defend. Sheesh, good fights at Nigerian Super Falcons, NG. Proud to watch." So this was her reaction, to empathize with the girls. But again, we know that despite the 2 consecutive losses, Super Falcons still stand a chance to qualify if they get a really good result plus good goal margin against Japan in the last fixture. And speaking about our qualification, there's also been some good news that has been communicated by head coach Waldrum. And this is regarding Canada, who has reportedly been under investigation for spying on their opponents during the practice. The report is that FIFA's officials are currently investigating the Canada women's team. For this reason, they actually used a drone to they actually flew a drone into the opponent's team during the preparation for their previous games. And the gist is that if they are found guilty, they are going to be deducted 6 points from their games. And Canada have a clean slate. They actually won their 2 games. So if they are being deducted 6 points from their total points, it's going to bring them back to 0 points. Canada is currently in the Group A with Colombia, France, and New Zealand. And again, if this is applied by FIFA, that means Nigerian Super Falcons have an increased chance of actually qualifying because what it means is that there won't be any best loser qualifying from the Group A, and that will give Nigerian Super Falcons an extra advantage to be picked by FIFA. But again, we still need to perform against Japan, get a good result, get a win, and possibly get 2 goal margin difference in that victory for which to stand a chance to qualify into the next round. This is the light that Waldrum has now shown, to make us feel better. I don't know, of course, it obviously should make us feel better. But reading it out in Waldrum's own words, he says, "I think if we can win against Japan, depending on what occurred in Canada's group, hence they have got 6 points, I think it's going to be hard for 3rd placed country to come out of that group. So it's going to come out of the other 2 groups. And as it stands now, Japan secured the late win over Brazil. So Japan and Brazil are on 3 points. So if we can get the result against Japan, we will be on 3 points. So there's a chance that we can still go through as 3rd place team in that group." So this is what Waldrum has now said, which of course gives an increased hope leading up into that game. But again, it doesn't change the fact that we are still going to need to beat Japan and then get some good goal margin, maybe 2 goals in between. But that is the update for this minute. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow Football Stories on Facebook. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Take care of yourselves. More update on Rabbling soon. God bless you.